And hello, and welcome to another NinjaBill and Friends. I believe this is episode 18, 17, 18. I can't remember. Nobody remembers this kind of stuff. Anyway, so I want to welcome my guest tonight, my co-host, Tia Fangeek.
Hello.
Dennis Moulton, a.k.a. Gotbot.
Hey guys.
And Trans Aaron 38. How you doing?
What's going on, fellas?
And my special guest tonight, Shadefire. Say hello.
I want to see people. I don't want them to see me.
Shadefire.
Hello.
There he is. And he's a really good friend of mine, a man who knows way too many secrets of NinjaBill, if you ask me. Way too many of my secrets. He knows them. Kind of embarrassing, honestly. But anyway, so in tonight's show, we're going to talk about a lot of fascinating things. Well, fascinating to us anyway. One topic in general, and then we'll open up to general discussion. And to everyone in the chat, hello, Jason Holly. Hello, Autocorrect Primer. Hello, David Hill. Hello, PAK, Pack, as he prefers to be known. Can't stay, Pack says. That's what he says. Can't stay, got to run, but want to show you some love, brother. Thanks, man. Always appreciated. So we will first do a round. TFN Geek, tell us about yourself.
Hello. I love to collect Transformers. It's 85 degrees where I live, so if you hear a strange whirring sound, it's because I got a fan blowing at me. And yeah, pretty much it's been pretty great. I'm still getting my Transformers in from Amazon. I ordered one yesterday, and I got a notification from Amazon that Earthrise Double Dealer's release date might be bumped up from September 15th to July 1st. So Earthrise Double Dealer might be incoming 3 months earlier than expected.
Interesting. And Dennis Moulton, a.k.a. Gotbot, always a pleasure to have you, my friend. Tell us all about yourself.
Not much to tell. I'm a nerd with a camera. I have a modest collection, though a lot of people think it's a lot bigger than what it is. This week, I'm actually going to do something that people have been asking me to do for a long time, which is a collection tour, I suppose. It's a good time to I guess, get to it. I'm also now trying to put a push on to catch up on season 2 of Universal Collision, my stop motion series, for those who don't know. And outside of that, I don't know. Educator, Family Guy, great haircut. I don't know. That's about it.
And where can people find you? I forgot to ask TFN Geek that he can go right after you. Where can people find you, Dennis?
If you're on YouTube and you just put in Gotbot, I'm going to be the first one that comes up. You go to literally any video there, and all of my social media links are always in the description. Everything from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook to I don't know what else is there. Whatever else there is.
You just Google your name, you'll show up.
Yeah. I'm
Starscream
really
wife
not
in the background. Pleasure to hear you, Starscream wife. There you go. The hidden hand. Ooh. And Trans Aaron 38, welcome to the show. Tell us all about yourself and where people can find you.
What's up, guys? It's Trans Aaron 38. I'm a YouTuber. I do toy reviews, and I'm a big Ghostbusters fan at the same time with Transformers, and also run my own charity group, Ghostbusters. And you can find me on YouTube and Instagram as Trans Aaron 38.
Nice. And TFN Geek, plug yourself, where people can find you real quick.
So you guys can find me right here on YouTube. I upload all my videos here. I tried to use other websites before, but it didn't really work out. The only other website I'm on is Discord, so look me up on Discord if you can. Same name here on YouTube.
Nice. Nice. Welcome to the show, Kato. I see you just joined us in the chat. Hello. And finally, Shadefire. Tell us all about yourself and where people can find you.
I'm mostly just here, but I'm just an avid collector of all things really nostalgic, mostly Power Rangers, Fallout, Gunpla. Have a little obsession that I got to break of buying every Gunpla I see.
I think we all have that sort of problem with one hobby or another. You're talking to the right crowd. If you want help with that problem, you're definitely talking to the wrong crowd. Because we all have it's a slight, very slight obsession. It's almost minuscule to some. So tonight, let's get started. And Shapefire, real quick, where can people find you on social media if you wish to share?
I have a dead YouTube channel, which is still under Shadefer, which hopefully will start getting video game related and collection related stuff up once my internet stabilizes.
Nice. So tonight's topic, I wanted to start off with tonight's main topic, which is now for people here in the U.S. Not so. Dennis will probably inform us how it works for him up there in Canadian land, but here in the U.S. we are getting an economic stimulus thing because of the whole thing that's going on. Everyone knows what's going on. So my question is, because we're all hobbyists here, all right? We're all collectors here. What are you going to do with, if not all, but a portion of that for your hobby? So we'll start off with Shapefire.
I'm actually planning to try to track down a black Dino Ranger helmet.
Nice. Nice. There's a couple of models of those I saw. One high quality and one lesser quality one. Which one are you after?
The 1-to-1 scale.
Oh, nice. Nice. And Tia Fangeek, what are you going to be doing?
Well, so far I've been helping my family with yard work, and yesterday I chopped a whole branch off a pretty good sized avocado tree on our property. But as far as collecting for my hobby, I'm starting to slowly pay off my pre-orders for Earthrise Waves 2 and 3 on Amazon.com. I got a little scared because I was aired with Double Dealer, so I'm trying to pay him off. And I got my most recent Transformers figure should be arriving this week. It's the Generation Selects Spy Patrol Unit 3. I got that from Amazon on Friday, and I'm really looking forward to that. I've always been on a tight budget, so I don't really branch out and do anything big or special unless it's something absolutely that I'd absolutely 100% want to add to my collection.
Nice. And Trans Aaron 38 will go on to you. Dennis looks like he's preparing.
That was not my finger.
Well,
it's like he's preparing a thesaurus there. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't know if anybody got their stimulus check already. I have. I don't know if any of you guys have yet.
Not yet. It's on the way for me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they said some weird dates for that. It's like, but I already got mine. I got Earthrise Astro Train finally.
Nice.
And Soundwave, Studio Series Soundwave.
Cool.
See, there's a whole bunch of list of stuff on eBay and Wish.com coming. So, but mainly my stimulus check. I'm trying to actually get like a big old building. I'm getting like a building out back behind my house here and be like a big old game room, kind of hangout room. I'm trying to get that situated.
Very awesome. Tia Fangeek, what was that? Was that a add-on kit for your Abominus?
Yeah, and the add-on kit is this right here. This is the silver laser gun that came with Combiner Wars Scattershot.
Wow, it's
I found
big.
yeah, that's why I got it, so that Abominus would have a decent-sized laser gun to hold on to. I found Scattershot. Yeah, he didn't actually even have one.
It works.
Yeah,
And so, moving on to you, please enlighten us with your theory on all of this, because I know you have one.
Well, I always do, and usually it's an unpopular theory, and usually people don't like me for it. So, okay, so I don't kind of understand how things like work down there with this. I want to make sure that I'm clear on it. So you guys are getting a $1,200, like a one-time $1,200 check, yes?
Correct.
Yes.
For
And
now.
okay, that's okay. So that's like the measure say that's been announced thus far. Now, I guess my question is this, and like I've heard some people say like, when they get this, how it's all going to bills, and I've heard some people say when they get this, part of it's going to bills, part of it's going to whatever it is that they enjoy. And like I guess that depends on people's individual situations. But my understanding, again, and correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is whether your work is affected because of things being closed or whether you're like essential and still going to work, either way, you get this check. So everybody's going to have unique circumstances, but they're going to get this check anyway. Is that fair to say?
As
most
long as
part,
they don't make over X amount.
Okay, I got you. So there are people out there, for example, that are working or they're getting pensions or they're getting whatever it is that they generally live on, and they're going to get this as like a bonus on top of it, as where some other people may get it as like, oh, this is a lifesaver to kind of pay the bills. So I guess it depends on your scenario, what it is you're going to go hunting for,
Correct.
and what it is you're going to go looking for. I am also curious: are things like mail and whatnot running smoothly down there still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, our
Where
mail
I'm
handler.
at.
Where I'm
Okay,
at,
because it's interesting because of course up here, it's a little bit different. Some people have asked me like, so what are you getting? Okay, well, first of all, we don't have that one-time check. We have a different program that can last. I'm giving you like the short and dirty version now. That can last up to 4 months, called Serb, where you get like $2,000 a month, and I think you're allowed to make something like up to like $1,000 a month if you're still working, and then you can still get it. So it's a bit of a different thing, but it could last for I think it's like 16 weeks, something like that. Now, poor sap like me, I had being a substitute teacher, I always have an EI claim open like as backup for Easter or Christmas or summer. EI up here is our version of like unemployment insurance. So it's something to kind of, it's good to have like a safety net in the background. So I don't actually get this program. So everything is sort of running as per usual for me. But stores up here largely are closed except for, say, grocery stores and somewhere, for example, like Walmart, where they have grocery items, so that's what justifies them being open. For example, the Spy Patrol. I've had that pre-ordered and paid for a couple of months, but I got mine through EB Games. EB Games is currently closed.
oh,
It's slated to be released at EB Games on May 14th, but I don't even know if they're going to be open at May 14th. So like, I see all you guys getting yours, and I'm like, damn it. Mine is on pre-order and paid for, but the store's not open for me to get it. So
that
I
sucks.
haven't ordered anything because our mail is slow, and some areas have had certain like sorting locations and whatnot like closed because they've had positive cases in there, and they got to close it until they can disinfect everything and whatnot. So I'm not really ordering anything because I kind of don't trust the mail. I do have a few pre-orders that were, say, paid off that I'm waiting on. Luckily, two things are on the way, but another couple don't really come until, say, August-ish. So I'm hoping things will be more normal by then. I heard TF Bangeek talk about Wave 2 and Wave 3 of Earthrise. I've seen the pre-orders. I haven't bothered to order any of them. And normally I would hunt pretty regularly in store for them. But again, even now, I would like to have Hotlink, but right now I'm not going out. I'm not going out hunting. For a couple of reasons. One, because I don't really need to. But two, stores are only allowing so many people in, so it's a good chance you're going to have to go and line up outside, right? Because they have reduced capacity. But I'm checking when I'm there, so I think it's a bit different than it is for you guys because we don't get this kind of I'll say unnecessary stimulus. Like it seems like it's more of a necessary thing for making sure you got food in the cupboards. So we don't kind of have the bonus bump, at least not yet. And I don't particularly trust Canada Post to kind of keep working. They're doing the best they can, but I mean they're slammed with deliveries. And then of course we've had times that stuff is closed. So I see some people that are doing a lot of kind of hunting for their hobby, but I'm in a bit of a different boat where I'm sort of like, you know what? I'm sort of taking it as it comes. I'm checking when I'm out. But it's very slow and steady at the moment. A little too slow and steady. Because like I said, I think I'm going to see you guys getting things a lot earlier than me because I'm not making it a priority right now. Right now, if I was to say something I am hunting for, Hotlink. Hotlink, it kills me because Canada has had the Netflix guys for a good month. Every province has. And I know now that they're starting to branch out and become pretty readily available in areas of the US. And I'm like, dude, we still don't have it. We have 4 Walmarts where I live, and we still don't have it in any of them.
Speaking of Hotlink, Deluxe is in chat. Welcome, by the way. Cardboard Bots, welcome. Deluxe Baldwin said he will have a Hotlink review up tonight. So
yeah,
everyone go check that out later.
Yeah.
and a special, I want to say a special hello, special shout out to Cardboard Bots. He's one of my boys from here in my neck of the woods.
Nice. Well, you're welcome to join us there, Cardboard Bots. Always nice to have new people. And Deluxe, I'll look forward to that review because, I never did get a hold of Skywarp, and I'm kind of looking at Hotlink as my replacement for Skywarp, and I'm sure a lot of other people are because he looks better than Skywarp. In many respects, he looks better than Skywarp. So that's just my opinion. Some people agree, some people won't, but Master Par, welcome, and no, actually, Input will be joining us later, and I'll have the full crew. So sorry about that, Master Par, but welcome nonetheless. And so for me, myself, as I'm going to mostly be using it for bills, but I am allocating some of it, like about $300 of it, towards getting some figures that I really, really have wanted. So I've already been talking to a good friend of the channel, all of our channels, as a matter of fact, AM Adamantium Matrix. He also runs Colossal Toys, for those of you who are unaware, in the chat on Facebook. And he and I are going to be working together to get me some of those missing figures. He's actually sending me some figures, should be next week or so. Some stuff, I have no idea what it is as of yet. So I am going to be looking to get some figures, and Hotlink hopefully will be one of those if I can get a hold of one. Because as you guys know here, I don't do online purchasing, so I rely on others to do that for me. So, and it works. But at any rate, So, our mail system, at least here where I'm at here in the state of Iowa, here in the good old US of A, it's been good. Now, the mail here, I'm not sure how it works up for you, Dennis, there in Canada, but our mail is largely automated. We have mail handlers, but for the most part, those mail handlers, I haven't seen a lot of them. Like our mail guy here, he still delivers because we're in a rural farm community and lots of farms and whereabouts. So he still has to drive all those miles every single day, except for Sundays, to deliver that mail. But he is one guy, for a large county. He has a section of the county just for him, and there's another one who lives, who does another section of the county. So it's really just 2 people in our county handling our mail. So, and they're taking a lot of precautions. How that mail comes out. It gets delivered to our little post office, right? Barely touched, and then it gets sorted there, and then he takes it out. And for us, most people, since I live in this small town, he won't deliver to our house. We'll go to our PO box and just pick up our own mail. So it's very little hand-to-hand contact. Very little.
There's about 9 major sorting centers across the country, and I only know this. It's funny. I know this because a while ago, a package was sent to me by Event Progenitor, And Event Progenitor lives basically in Quebec, and I live in Eastern Canada. Now, I don't know if you know much about geography, but if you're going east to west, Quebec is it's fairly central, basically. It should have been kind of a hop, skip, and a jump to get to me. But what ended up happening, however it happened, is it went from Quebec through Ontario all the way over west as far as BC, which is right on the west coast. And then it had to come all the way back from BC. It came back to Quebec and then went from Quebec to the west, to the east coast where I am. So it literally went from the center of the country to the west coast, back from the west coast to the center of the country, and then to me. Like, that's how messed up it was. And I called about it, wondering, like, why is my package? Because I had a tracking number, and I was like, dude, like, why is my package going in the wrong direction? And apparently, there's 9 major sorting facilities. And it got sorted through one that sent it out that way to go to another sort. I'm like, this is not efficient at all. But I do know for a fact that at least 2 of those major sorting facilities have had downtime and been shut down for a certain period of time because they've had to deal with employees there that tested positive and then disinfect everything. So delays were happening because of that, right?
Yep. So
I had a similar experience to yours, Godbot. My last third party Transformers figure, it came from China, and I've ordered stuff from China before, and it would come and it would enter the U.S. in San Francisco. But the last one I ordered, it was sent all the way to New York City, and it spent 5 days in customs before it finally was purchased, and then it went and almost from state to state to state. And when it finally came to California, they put it on a mail van that was delivering mail 2 cities away from me. And it stayed.
Oh, yeah.
And it got delayed another 2 days because instead of transferring it to the correct town, it was kept on the same post office. And so it took 27 days for that thing to arrive from the time I ordered it to the time it arrived at my house.
Cardboard Box just noted DF there. DF Nova Scotia is
New Brunswick.
New Brunswick. I'm sorry. DF New Brunswick is
where packages go to die.
Yeah, it's DF and Mississauga are 2 places where packages go, and they just stay there forever. And I know for a fact that Mississauga is one of the locations that was closed down for a good week, if I'm not mistaken. If you have a major sorting facility down for a week and not sorting and not getting mail out, that's going to cause a big delay, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess our mail is working that well for me around here anyway. So that's always cool. So tonight I wanted to sort of jump ahead to the next topic here. A good friend of mine, as I introduced him, Shadefire here is as a man of many hats and many talents, and I wanted him to talk about some of those talents with us tonight, and so you guys can learn from his experience or hear about his experiences with it. So Shadefire, once again, welcome to the show. And what is your latest venture? Oh, and by the way, he also does a bit of 3D printing. I don't know if it's a long time professional thing for him, but I do know he does his own 3D printing. He's had some really cool stuff. He made me this really nice giant dice that I painted up to look like Skywarp, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, Shadefire, welcome once again to the show. So tell us what you are working on as of late.
Right now, I'm actually trying to finish up a Green Ranger helmet I started with a friend.
Nice.
It's 1:1 scale for his head. It hasn't been cut yet. We've got it primed. Then I moved to Florida. So I have some work to do on that, but first I got to recover from a shoulder injury before I can use a sander. Other than that, I'm working on putting more Gundam together.
Nice. And how many kits would you say you have? Just a general guess.
Done or undone?
Okay, both.
Undone, I have 12 more kits to put together. Everything from HG to professional PGs.
Wow, nice. I used to get some real grades. About the biggest thing I've ever owned was a real grade. Most expensive kit was a real grade Zazabi. Phew, that was a nightmare to put together.
You want to talk about a nightmare? My PG 7 swords, each part of the finger is one part that you have to put together.
Wow.
Holy crap.
The hand can actually move to hold something.
You guys want to talk about nightmares? When I was working in my family's yard the other day, a bee wanted to buzz its way into my face, and I had only my own hand to swat it away.
So, what kits do you? How many kits do you currently have together again?
Put together
In California, yeah.
Oh God.
A lot. That'd be like asking us how many Optimus Primes we have in our collection. For me, that's an easy answer, but for everybody else, probably.
I have one.
So disappointed.
I actually put together an Optimus Prime and a Nemesis not too long ago.
You got those flame toys kits, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, you showed me some images. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. How were those? I have no experience with them.
The Optimus was pretty easy. There were some painting problems, and the stickers on Nemesis made me want to throw it away.
Is that the Fry kit?
What?
Is that the Fry kit?
Yeah, the Fry kits.
Yeah.
Okay.
The stickers on Nemesis would be a lot better if I just took time and hand painted it.
Mm.
The colors were just a bit off.
So what? How would you generally describe those kits to the rest of us who haven't got them?
They're actually, I'd have to say if you do anything with Gundam, they're mainly a HG set, which is your lowest grade.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty easy to put together. It's, of course, no glue. They're pretty clean lines. They do stand well on their own. So you don't need to buy a stand or anything for them.
Nice.
And
do they come with stands in the kits?
No. Most of them don't come with stands anymore.
That sucks.
But I found a pretty good place where you can buy stands in bulk, and I buy them by the box.
Ooh, where's that? Share, man, share.
USA Gundam. Can give you the exact link here in a second in my email.
Nice. What was that link again, so everybody could hear it, and I'll pop it into the chat.
I'm pulling it up right now, actually.
Cool. So, what kits are you really looking forward to building?
I have a 00 Riser Avalanche that I'm going to be putting together.
Welcome to
larger
show. Sorry about that, Shadefire. Welcome to show input. Sorry about adding you in late. Anyway, go ahead, Shadefire. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's your basic 00 Gundam set, except it's actually designed for snow and basically more of a post avalanche kit. So he actually has the back of his legs slide down under to become skis.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds cool.
I have never heard of that kit before. See, it almost makes me between you and our guest who just joined, co-host Input, who just joined us. Between you two, man, you're making me want to get back into Gunpla. I hate you for it, and I love you for it at the same time. It's a dichotomy.
Do it.
So, Input, welcome to the show. I know you had other things to take care of, and that's always awesome. Real life. That's what it's about. Anyway, welcome to the show. Real quick, tell everybody about yourself and where they can find you.
Well, you guys can find me on my YouTube channel, Input. That's in-PUT. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Ernest P. Whirl, just like the guy who saved Halloween with a bottle of Miak. And that's pretty much it. So,
And Shadefire here, Input, is an old friend of mine who knows way too many of my secrets. By the way, I should murder him or something, but there it is. But anyway, he is a large gunpla guy, myself, like you and I used to be, and he also has dabbles in several other hobbies. He was just telling us about a couple of the Furai kits, the Optimus Prime and the Nemesis. So hopefully you heard that or joined us in time for that.
I did. He was having sticker problems with the Nemesis, right? And he didn't like
Yes.
Yeah. I have that kit, and honestly, I share your pain with that kit. I think it's a great kit, but the stickers on them were very Power of the Primes ish. So very trash stickers. So
yeah, he wouldn't know the Power of the Prime stickers, but good reference because those were crap.
yeah.
Yeah, speaking of kit,
when I was
I
doing
have one.
Gunpla, water slides were still the thing. When I was doing Gunpla, water slides. Whoa, nice.
That was very
Nice.
cool.
I actually think I have that one back here. Yeah, it's right here.
It's double zero. I can't even say it.
It's a 00 Gaunt.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't had time to do this, but more time coming, so maybe.
Yeah, I got him right here in my hand, actually.
Nice. When I was still doing it, water slide stickers were still the thing. That should tell you how long ago I was doing Gunpla.
Some kits still have them.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
They have the vinyl and the water slide.
Wow.
That 00 Gaunt you have actually has a full skeleton build.
Whoa.
That's
so you
pretty
have to build the skeleton and the armor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I know you can see it.
Holy crap, man.
Those are my favorite kits.
Yeah, on some of
I'll
those,
tell you, I got this at GameStop a while back it was on clearance for like $15.
yeah, some of those kits you can open up and you can kind of have like the armor kind of opened, showing the skeleton underneath, like they're being worked on or something.
Wow.
They actually make a special stand that you can really do that nicely with. And you can stack them together like a garage.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
it looks super cool.
Wow. So any other special kits that you recently have gotten a hold of, Shadefire, that you're really looking forward to getting your hands dirty with?
I'm worried about it, but I have 2 high-res kits.
What are those?
High-res kits are photorealistic kits. Like the swords that the Astray I have back here, the high-res, like the sword of it, the blade is actually mirror finished.
Wow.
Nice.
So stuff like that you'd have to handle with your gloves to make sure you don't smear it when you put it up on display.
Wow.
They are very vibrant in colors.
That's okay. A bit. Man, you guys are so talented. It scares me sometimes. It scares me sometimes how talented you are, and I'm just over here like, yep. That's pretty much how things are. So, Input. Tell us what you are getting and what you are doing. And by the way, our main topic tonight was: are you going to be using any of your stimulus money for your hobby? So if you could please answer those questions, I would be very much grateful.
I got MP48 Lio Convoy. That is an amazing figure. I can't tell where the paint stops and the plastic starts. It's very. I think the figure's 100% painted, but that's just whatever. It's a gorgeous figure. I got some Power of the Primes upgrade hands and feet for Power of the Primes Abominus. And I also got some Mech Fan Toys Veteran Cup, and that's the name of the figure, but it's spelled with a C instead of a K. So
I have that one. I did a review on it. Yep.
And I also got the Ultra Magnus 2.0, and it's called Ultra Magmanas or something. It's like this really weird name. And And
Is
it's
it Ultra Magnus or something?
do what?
Ultra
Magnus
Magnanimous?
or something?
That's like it ends with it's like Old Tall Magmus or something. It's that's it. It's 2.0. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Old Trail Maggenius. So Trans Aaron knows what I'm talking about. It's a oversized KO of DX9's Ultra Magnus, I think it is.
And it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, and it's actually deluxe. It's deluxe scale. That's how big it is. There you go. And it's so good. It's such a really good figure. And my stimulus check money will be going to one of my hobbies. It probably won't go to Transformers. It will probably go to my car. I'm trying to, looking at a supercharger for my car. So,
Oh yeah.
So you're putting a supercharger on your AMC Gremlin, right? Is that what you're gonna do? Really soup it up.
Yeah, definitely. The Mirthmobile is parked in the garage. I got the licorice on the dome and everything, man. So I gotta make those Corvette owners mad somehow. But yeah, that'll probably go to that, and then if anything's left over, I've always really wanted a boxed. Well, I've always wanted a boxed G1 Lio Kaiser, but being realistic, I'll settle for a boxed G1 Leozak. So if there's anything left over, I'll probably put it towards Leozak, if anything. So
wow, nice.
Did you ever get the KO before?
Do what?
There's actually a KO of Lio Kaiser.
Oh, is there? I know there's the bright colored one. You talking about that one, or is it like a G1, just a straight G1 knockoff?
It's a G1. It's like a downsized version. But it doesn't come with the what's the guy the red jet.
Oh,
the red jet dude. I can't. Yeah, Guy-Hawk. He don't come with him. He comes with a double dealer guy to become the arm, but it's Lio Kaiser though. It's actually double dealer as an arm.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll check into that if I can find it. I'm definitely down.
I'll have to get pictures of it for you. It's like I have it stashed away here.
Okay, yeah. Send them over, man. I'll take. I will definitely. I definitely love to see what that looks like. And so, how do you find the KOs? Like most of my KOs, I find on eBay.
eBay.
Thanks, Master Farrar. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but Master Farrar said something there about Lio Kaiser.
I would say Surtoys. Surtoys is really good for finding KOs.
Yeah, they are.
Plus he's a really good guy. I mean, I've talked to the guy several times on Instagram, and of course, as you all know, with a good friend of the channel, Ugly Wretch, he sent me a lot of stuff from there, and he reviews a lot of their stuff, So I've had conversations. So awesome. If you want some good stuff, go to Surtoys. I'm plugging Surtoys. I'm plugging it like crazy.
I've got a bunch of
because it's good stuff. But I saw a couple of KOs on there that I would really love to have the KO OS of the Protectobots, the upscaled ones. Man, I would love to have that set because that just looks awesome.
Yeah, and if the plastic on those guys, those Combiner War knockoffs, the upsize, co-host of the Tales from Teletran podcast, Crimson Raptors, got the 1-to-1 KO for the Defensor, and that sent me down a rabbit hole last night. And the plastic quality on those guys are up like Hasbro, Takara quality plastic. The plastic doesn't feel cheap or anything like that.
Yeah, so I've been looking, and part of my money that I'm really thinking on is getting the plastic and die cast upscale Protectabots KO CW version, and I've been looking at it, and the more I look at it, the more I want it, and the more I want it, I'm just like gritting my teeth. I want this. I want this.
Cato just said a minute ago that he's never bought from Sir Toys. I've bought from them a few times, and I know other people who have. And honestly, generally I find the quality, like, you can buy pure trash there. Like, there's no doubt you can buy pure trash there if you want. But if you're looking for, I'll say, decent quality KOs, they have it, and they have it usually for a pretty rereasonable price.
Mm-hmm.
In my experience,
the set I was looking at was I think $117 or something like that. 100
for the upside.
100. Yeah, for the oversized die-cast versions.
Yeah, and even the regular size, the 1-to-1. I know a few people that have a few of those, and they all say that they're pretty comparable to the official.
Mm-hmm.
Right, for a fraction of the cost.
Yeah, Match Bar says in chat, I got a KO Combiner War Bruticus from there, and the quality on everyone is spot on apart from Onslaught. So
yeah,
yep. Everybody I've ever talked to, including to the guy from Sir's Toys himself and Ugly Wretch, all say they are, good quality stuff. So, I always recommend Sir Toys. Where are they based? Well, they are based in China.
I'm really surprised that they didn't do some kind of, I guess, whatever company knocks off those Combiner Wars figures. I'm surprised they didn't do like a Guard City and Battle Gaia colors and all that stuff.
Oh, you better believe they did.
They did.
It comes in various colors. You can get it in like 4 or 5 different colors of each character. Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Can you get them separately? Can you get them separately? Okay.
Yes.
I was under the impression that
$15 a figure. Yeah, I think they're like $15 a figure. So I was just there today looking at.
Some of them aren't even 15. Some of them are even cheaper than that.
Yeah.
Oh wow! All right. Well, then I will take back what I said and probably go get me a Battle Gaia. So
the trick there is you'll see it, and the trick is it still in stock? Even if it's not, throw it in your favorites to keep an eye on it.
Yep.
Oh, definitely.
And it's a lot of times, if you buy more than a few toys from him, he'll ship you a bunch of extra stuff just because, and it's not crap, and some great stuff. I'm just saying. So hey, you buy a set of a KO combiner set from him, maybe he'll throw in something else just for the fun of it. I'm telling you, good stuff, man. Good stuff. And the more you buy from him, the more he'll do for that. He's a good guy. If you ever watch Ben's Collectibles, you'll see what I'm talking about, or Ugly Wretch. So it's got good quality stuff. I really, really, man, I just can't. Every time I go to Sir Toys, I look directly at that Protectabots OS diecast set, and I just want it so bad. The Protectabots are my favorite combiner team, and I'm just like, and I keep, because since I missed out on most of the Combiner Wars line itself, just makes me want it anymore. It's like that diamond, is about 5 feet underground. You dig everywhere, but you just can't find it. But you keep digging anyway, like that Treasure Island crap. Yeah.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about, NinjaBill. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No,
I'm on their website right now, and
go to where it says Combiners. Click on the link there on the right side on Combiners itself, and you'll look. There's 10, 15 pages of them, and they have everything from third-party KO to official KO to official products and KOs of official products. It's all there.
It's just now dawned on me how many knockoffs there are for Combiner Wars. Like how many of these
So
figures
many.
got KO'd?
So many.
A lot
Yeah,
of them.
just speaking of KOs, I was actually wondering if they would actually come out with a KO Ghostbusters Optimus Prime.
Oh,
I
you
hope
better
that's how
believe
it
it.
works.
You better believe it. It'll probably be out next week.
But the funny thing is, I was looking on eBay for Ghostbusters Optimus Prime the other day. You know this KBB Optimus Prime here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
They have him in Ghostbuster Optimus Prime colors. I ordered him.
Oh, nice. Very
Did
nice.
not know that. Nice. They have several KBB KOs there on Sir Toys in different colors as well.
KBB puts out a good product. I mean, the materials used are great. I got a few KBB. My Nemesis Prime is KBB, and he was $14. It's the Age of Extinction mold, but the actual one, because I looked it up, if you can find it, the actual one is 70, and the KO was 14 with diecast. So I was not going to go hunting to pay Takara $70. No, thank you.
No, absolutely.
Autocorrect Primer says Deluxe did a review on him. I'm assuming they're talking about the KBB Prime. And by the way, for those of you who are late joining us or just joined us in chat, Deluxe Baldwin will have a review for Transformers Earthrise Hotlink, or Siege rather, I guess, Siege Hotlink tonight. So be looking forward to that, folks. I'm going to be looking for that myself. And by the way, real quick, Shadefire, have you ever dealt with KO kits concerning the Gunpla products?
There's actually a lot, but more of them are converting instead of being knockoffs. They're doing resin kits to add on or enhance kits now.
Mm.
Oh wow!
I know Bandai is one of those companies that if they even so much as smell the word KO, they like set you on fire or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that must be really
Bandai's pretty hardcore on it.
That must be really good for all like the professional kit builders and stuff for the tournaments and everything, right?
Yeah, the resin kits and the add-on kits, they enhance them. Sometimes it has more detail. A lot of them you have to have this base kit to have then you buy the resin kit to go on it.
Okay.
Nice.
So this is an upgrade kit then.
Even Kato found Hotlink and Megaton at Walmart today.
Yeah.
Kills me. You guys kill me.
Well, Dennis, it should make you feel good. I haven't seen them at all around my area.
That don't make me feel no good. You've never seen nothing around your area.
Hey, at least you guys have Walmart.
Thanks.
I don't have Walmart.
Thanks, I think.
Wait, Fangeek, did you say you don't have Walmart?
Yes, there are 0 Walmarts in my area of California. The closest Walmart is an hour's drive from my home. Round trip, it's 2 hours.
Well, that's me.
We have 4.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Mine's like an hour and a half, TFN Geek. Don't feel bad.
Okay.
Wow.
I have 2 within a half-hour drive.
Mm.
And
I have 2
20 minutes outside of town.
Yeah, we got
Walmarts
4
around.
within a 10-minute drive.
Yeah, I have 2 Target stores that are within a 15-minute drive of my home.
Target's like way
one
out there.
And that was 15 minutes.
Real quick, in the chat, Wildfire is asking Shadefire, do you pick up upgrade kits?
I haven't yet.
Are there any you are interested in?
I'm working on a custom build, which is actually 3 kits combined. It's basically Odin. I'm using a 7 swords base or body with parts from another kit, and then the horse from Master Gundam to make a custom Sleipnir.
Wow.
I have 2 kits of the horse just to get enough legs. But now they have an upgrade kit that someone made so you don't have to have the legs. It actually splits the legs so they hook up a lot easier.
That should be really cool. I hope you take lots of images and share them around. I know you're a part of some Facebook groups. A good friend of mine, long time, also on my Facebook. And if you do join us. You can join us on Discord if you like. I'm sure everybody would love to have you on our Discord network there. So, do you have a? Are you on Discord?
Yep, under the same exact name.
Awesome. Well, I'll have to look you up there. So that'd be cool. Some quick news I wanted to throw out there. Tokyo Toy Show apparently has been canceled. Big shock there to anybody. Anybody shocked? Anybody?
No.
Yes.
Come on, somebody be shocked. Please.
I'm shocked. I am so surprised.
I have a few
Funko
Funko Pops pre-ordered from there.
Oh.
How will I get my Nemesis Prime this year?
Oh no! What are we gonna do?
I have to. I hope. I don't mean to interrupt, but Cato just asked me a question, and I actually want to address it. And he asked. He said that he had a question for me. He asked, "Am I excited for this coming week?" And he wants. He said, "Teases without spoilers." Now, I mentioned this. I guess the other night on the live show, and I'll mention it kind of again now. Coming up this week, there's several people who are going to, let's just say, have certain pieces of content that hopefully the community enjoys. Hopefully they find it interesting and engaging. It is certainly, as you will see unfold through the week, the sort of thing that is meant to kind of be some fun, but there are a couple of real highlights. And one of those in particular is Cato himself, who has something planned that even he has said, again, without any spoilers, he has said that there's a Cato Presents coming up. You do not want to miss it. And I'm telling you, I told you Thursday night, I'm telling you again now. And any of you who know me knows that if I think something's trash, I'm not the guy to talk it up. If I talk it up, I think it's worth your time and or your money. I'm telling you now, do not miss that Cato Presents. You will kick yourself if you miss it. Take that for what it's worth.
I agree with everything
Nice.
Gotbot said.
Yeah.
Same, absolutely the same. Also, I saw images of other news. I saw images of Jada Toys metal figs. I saw for the Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. And now I do have some Jada Toys. Now they're just the 1/24 scale vehicles. So if they're the same quality as that, hey, I'm in. I'd be in for those. So wanted to give a little bit of news on that. Everybody else heard most of the other news on Gotbot's own live show Thursday. So if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Go watch it. Make sure that you sub to everybody's channel here. TF Fan Geeks, Trans Aaron 38, Input, Shadefire, and Gotbot. Go to their channel. Everybody in chat, you have channels. Go to each other's channels. Like everything. Subscribe to everything. Comment on everything. Build up this community. It is a fabulous community. Lots of lovely people. Lovely. Is that a word? No, that's not a word. Shut up, Bill. It's a bunch of lovely folks, and they're awesome. So awesome. And there was some other news I wanted to share. I saw some new age toys for clear figures or something. And I personally don't care for clear figures, but apparently they have some. And maybe you guys know more about it than I do.
They're doing a clear Ultra Magnus, a clear yellow Ultra Magnus, which is based on the E-Hobby clear yellow Ultra Magnus, and they're also doing clear Outback and Brawn. And I'm down for that yellow Ultra Magnus because I don't have an E-Hobby one, and I don't have the money for the E-Hobby one. So
shit, who has money for E-Hobby anything?
Every time I see these clear ones, all I can think of is, I think it's Deluxe. Is it Deluxe who loves all the clear stuff?
Yeah.
Like every time I see something clear, I'm like, Deluxe is gonna trip over himself for this one. And and now with New Age, like, he loves New Age so much.
It's
Yeah.
Deluxe. It's Deluxe making all the clear ones. That's what's going on.
He's secretly at the factories, manufacturing them. He sneaks in there when nobody's looking, runs the production of clear plastic figures and die-cast figures, and then quickly comes back home before anyone knows a thing, and acts like he knew nothing, and he'll be surprised. And what? New clear figures of this? No, he's behind it all, folks. Every bit of it.
Yep.
That is total bullshit, but there you go. Oh, nice. Who is that? There, Trans 38.
Mike Gain.
Oh, yes.
That
Nice.
was cool, man.
That's part of the Brave series, if I'm not mistaken, right? That's part of the Brave series, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
It's a super robot Choken.
Choke again. Yeah. Yep. It's part of the Brave series mecha, kind of, and it's awesome. So I've told Input about Brave series mecha before. We've had this discussion, and I showed him images of the Brave figures you sent me, Trans 38. So yeah.
Yeah, that one looks.
Yeah, I do a lot of those.
Brave series is sort of the spiritual successor of Transformers. If people are not familiar with them, it is the spiritual successor of Transformers. A lot of the same mecha designers that came from Transformers also worked on the Brave series, anime, various anime and stuff. It's awesome, amazing stuff. And speaking of what's coming up, I'm going to start a round of what's coming up for everybody. So we'll start with eeny, miny, meeny, Input.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going alphabetical. So, because I love being a Simpson. I don't think anybody's got that reference. Anyway, so I have a Lobclaw review, the Generations Lobclaw coming up. The skits and stuff that I do in the beginning take time to make and everything now. So I got him coming up, and then my other Seacons should ship either tomorrow or Tuesday, and then those will be in the pipeline. And I have MP48 Lio Convoy, and possibly this Ultra Magnus, this Ultel Magnus.
So French. Do it with a French accent, or don't do it at all.
I can do it in Irish accent. I don't know.
No, French. It's got to be set. You got to do it in the French accent.
Oui, the Hotel Magnus.
Is it? If it isn't a crappy French accent, I don't want to hear it.
But I'll probably wrap everything up with that Ultra Magnus. I won't say my first third-party review, but my first Legends review on my channel. So
nice. And TFN Geek.
Okay, so hopefully later this week I'll finally be getting around to my next Transformers review, and it's going to be Ectotron.
Nice.
Really looking forward to finally transforming him and see what he looks like in robot mode.
Oh yeah.
Somebody will be watching it for sure. Well, I will, and so Trans 38. Trans 38. I guess you're next.
All right. Well, what do you mean? Like talk about like what's coming up on my channel or something, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's like recently I said I just got a whole bunch of stuff coming. I did do my Mega Supreme review. It was already up. I know I'm going to be doing Earthrise Astro Train here pretty soon, but I have a couple other stuff coming in the mail, so I'll probably do a whole bunch of unboxings, or probably do one big video of unboxings. Probably it depends on how order of the stuff comes in.
Nice. And brain went numb. Dennis, aka Desmond, aka Gotbot, you're next. Damn it.
I very, very loose plan for the week. And when I say loose, I mean very loose plan for the week. Currently in my possession, I have zero to review. Nothing. Nada. But there are a couple of things on the way, and there are a couple of things that maybe not this week, maybe next week, that I will probably be getting off of a friend of the channel. Maybe we'll even do that one as a weird unboxing. In terms of what I actually plan to do this week, however, because of course that doesn't mean that we're, devoid of content by any stretch of the imagination. I'm finally going to do the collection tour that people have been asking me about for a good year. And I'm like, guys, I'll get to it when I get to it. So I'm finally going to get around to that so that people can see exactly what it is I do and do not have, because I think it'll surprise some people. I have a couple of countdowns to do. That again were ones that people have asked me about for a while that I'm finally getting caught up on. I'm already started on episode 9 of Universal Collision, and hopefully going to crank those out as soon as possible. And of course, every Thursday night is the live show, baby.
Awesome. And Shakefire, last but not least, certainly not leastly, I know you right now. You do have an old. You said you have an old YouTube channel. I know you don't have currently any videos, but what will you be working on? Even though we may not see it, what will you be working on coming up?
Actually, I might start getting my Fenrir up and running, so that way I can get video of it. The one we tried to review and the footage went out.
Oh yes. Oh, I forgot that. Oh yes. Yeah. I could never recover that video too. It's a shame too. It was one hell of a kit. Oh, it's a good kit. And for myself,
out. And I want to point this out because I have to live with this woman. But a moment ago, we were sort of whispering off to the side, and she said, "What's lobster?" I said, "It's one of the sea cons. The sea cons that turn to fish, and like fish-like creatures." And she's like, "So he's a crabdicon?" I'm like, "No, he's not crabdicon. He's lobster."
Starscream wife for the win, folks.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. This is what I live with.
I just cleaned out my ears. Was that Crapticon?
No, crabdicon.
Oh, okay.
Because of the picture, she says.
Oh, fantastic. So for myself, I have a couple of Mission Bravo reviews coming up. One is a smaller figure, sort of like the LSV Recon, only it's called and you'll laugh when you hear the name, but the literal name is Jungle Rat.
Right.
The Jungle Rat. And they also have a Desert Rat, and etc. But anyway, and then I have the Armored Cruiser, Mission Bravo Armored Cruiser. Most people have seen images of that thing already. That thing's huge, man. I had it, one image, a comparison to a Predaking, and it's almost as big as Predaking and wide as Predaking. And so I'm talking about a Titan Predaking figure. So it's a big figure. It was hard to review because I almost didn't have enough room to review it. That's coming up. After that, I've got a few other things. I've got some stuff coming in from Adamantium Matrix that I will be looking at. So that should be awesome. Wow, what is that, TFN Geek? I have not seen that. Your accessory, the sword. Where is that sword from?
So this was made by Shockwave Lab. It's one of 2 upgrade kits they made last year for Power of the Prime's Predaking. And the sword is one solid, and it's almost 2/3 Predaking's height.
Wow.
It's the largest single-piece sword I have in my collection. And look,
just in case you thought about messing with Predaking, you not to.
Yeah, but look, right here on the blade of the sword, that's Predaking's name in Cybertronian hieroglyphs. Wow. I looked it up. So it says Predaking's sword.
That's such a cool sword.
Starscream wife saw the sword, and she's like, "So that's like the social distancing sword."
Okay, next week she's taking your place on the show. I'm sorry, guys. She's hilarious.
She thinks she's funny.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off, gentlemen. I will do it right here. So, but before we go, we're going to have another round of who you are, where people can find you, starting with Gotbot.
Look up Gotbot. There you go. I'm not hard to find, honestly. If you put Gotbot in on YouTube, I'm the first thing that's going to come up. All the links are in the description, literally, of every video for all of my social media: Instagram, Twitter, the Gotbot Facebook page. I don't know, Pinterest. You know, I'm probably the easiest man in the world to find. I would not be able to go in hiding at all. And I always love interacting with you guys whenever, wherever I get the opportunity to do so.
Same.
Okay, and input.
You guys can find me on YouTube, and that's in-put. That's input. I'll say it again, in-put. You can also find me on the Tales from Teletran podcast over on the Input channel every Saturday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time with me, Cato's Collection, Crimson Raptors, and Rolling Redneck Reviews. And every now and then we have guest hosts. And you can also find me on the Twitter and the Instagrams at Ernest P. Whirl, just like the guy who saved a bottle of Miak, and he used it to save Halloween. So
there you go. And Shadefire?
When it's back up and running, it's YouTube/Shadefur.
There you go. And Transaren 38?
Definitely check me out on YouTube and as TransAaron38 and Instagram TransAaron38. If you follow me, I'll follow you back just like that, you know. And also, as like besides doing that, is like I'm sure you guys see my Ghostbuster stuff. There's my proton pack. But I also do charity work on the side. I also got a charity, my Ghostbusters charity work page, the Retro Gaming Ghostbusters. So
awesome
Stuff. TFN Geek?
Incredible. So you guys can find me right here on YouTube. I try to do videos whenever I can. I live stream most of my videos for time saving and because I have a bad internet connection and uploading videos takes forever. You can also find me on Discord, or if you'd like, and in the words of SpongeBob SquarePants, remember, licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets. So next, don't lick doorknobs, you can go to Cybertron.
Nice. And this has been Ninja Bill and Friends. I am your host with my other co-host, Ninja Bill 1000. You can find me at Ninja Bill 1000 on YouTube, Ninja Bill 1000 on Instagram, Ninja Bill on Discord, Ninja Bill 01 Twitter, and Shinobi Biru on Facebook. And that is it for tonight's show. Not much more for me to talk about. But to lead us out, I think TransAaron 38 will sing us a song.
well, who you gonna call, fellas?
TransAaron.